Our top story at 6, we have a look at Louisiana voters deciding on 4 constitutional amendments later this month, one of which is an overhaul of budget and tax allowances and limitations. NBC 10's Joel Massey has more on what this amendment does.
Kyla, Amendment 2 is a massive overhaul of the tax code concerning revenue collections, the state budget process, savings accounts, and taxation rules. Jan Moeller, Executive Director of Invest in Louisiana, is critical of the way Governor Jeff Landry and the legislature went about getting Amendment 2 on the ballot.
Amendment 2 is kind of the governor's backup plan when he could not get the legislature to call a constitutional convention. And the backup plan was to rewrite the longest section of the Constitution, which deals with taxes and finance. So what you have on the ballot is 91 words. But what really is in Amendment 2 is 115 pages of changes to the state's budget and tax policy.
One of the things asked of voters in the amendment is, do you support a permanent teacher salary increase? But Moeller says that's not the case.
If you're a teacher, you're going to see the same amount of money next year as you do this year. Only the state is going to be saving some money, but we're also creating a hole in the state education budget by getting rid of these important trust funds.
Moeller says that the language of the amendment is misleading in that it presents the changes in a positive light and that there's not enough time given for public input.
So I think if we want to make changes to the Constitution, the best thing we can do is reject this amendment and have a much longer drawn-out public process where citizens can provide input and we can really do this job the right way.
Amendment 2 will be on the ballot March 29th. Live in the studio for your ArkLaMiss News Source, I'm Joel Massey.